Welcome, this is Adrian Jr. with Sin City Outdoors, and for the next 4 days, I'm going to be traveling within New Mexico. So in this video, you're going to see us catch one of the biggest fish that I've ever seen. We're going to be collabing with a legend in the YouTube world.
Finally got him. Oh, that's a big one.
Oh, it's a beaver!
Oh! I told you. Oh my goodness. Oh!
We're going to be exploring historical sites. I'll be stopping by a massive petrified wood forest. You might not be able to get size for reference, but I could probably do my whole wingspan and not be as wide as this tree. So join us as we explore beautiful New Mexico. We finally made it to New Mexico. 9-hour drive from Las Vegas. Where are we at?
Truth and consequences. Sounds pretty scary. We don't want to get in trouble here.
I know, what does that even mean? If you lie, there's major consequences out here. We're gonna be out here in New Mexico for a few days. We're gonna be hanging out with Chris Flores for Muddy River Catfishing. We've known this guy for many, many years. Great friend of ours. And he's been helping us out on YouTube since the very beginning. He's believed in us, I guess you could say.
Kind of windy out here. The whole way it's like crosswinds and everything, so we'll talk a little more aside because it's probably going to be bad for the audio. But we're in New Mexico.
Sometimes it acts weird, you just kind of have to kick it around a little bit.
Yeah, that's earlier.
Oh, what we were doing out here?
Yeah.
Never shot a 3.
Oh man, we're down.
That 3 looks funky, doesn't it? Like the top looks bigger. Man, the first impression we walk in here and it smells like someone dropped the nuke in here. Here's the views of Truth or Consequences, New Mexico. Not a very big place. So for this trip, we're going to be out here for about 4 days. We're going to go meet up with Chris Flores, probably grab some dinner, make a game plan for tomorrow.
I hope it's not windy tomorrow. Look at those flags. It's a shady little road coming up here.
Yep, hot stuff. La Cocina. The parking lot around here doesn't have any lines. It's just all dirt. They barely have any lines. Oh, there's Muddy right there. Got a new truck.
Boys ain't from around here, are you? What's up, bro?
We already got a camera in your face. Let me check out the boat really quick.
Get out, man.
3 of us in this thing. Let's go eat.
La Cocina. 4.
Here you go, still, and I'll be right back with the chips and salsa.
So we were joking about it. What in the world's Truth or Consequences mean?
Truth and Consequences. It used to be hot springs.
Okay.
And back in the day, I don't even remember how long ago, there was a game show called Truth or Consequences. And they made a deal of which city would be brave enough to name their town.
And then your wedding will be right with you.
Thank you. They got together, they said, yeah, let's do it. And they named the town Truth or Consequences.
Oh, nice.
So we call it T or C, you know, for short. But yeah, and then it turned into a big old thing, and every year they do like a parade and stuff.
What's funny is when we heard about it, we were thinking, oh man, if you tell a lie, they're gonna hang you.
Yeah, watch out, man. Don't be telling no fish stories around here.
Got the 3 shrimp tacos. What'd you get?
Just some street tacos.
Chili con carne, green chili, bro. If you're in New Mexico, you gotta have green chili. It's just a rule.
I didn't know that. I'll have to try it next time. Next time we eat. Food was good. What do you think?
I'm usually really critical on Mexican food because, of course, I grew up eating it every day of my life. Rice and beans and tacos, so it's hard to do it pretty good. But yeah, it was pretty good. Oh, this is elephant butt.
Yeah, the first step for catfishing at all is figuring out your bait. And they don't sell cut bait big enough to just fish for flatheads in general. And we're going after 20, 30 pound fish, 40 pound fish. So we're gonna go see if we can catch some bait.
You wanna take the boat out? We're looking for shad. Shad or carp.
Oh, we've got color. There we go.
Got a couple of them.
What are these, gizzards?
Gizzard shad.
Throw it on their hole and they'll bite it?
Put it all in their hole. But usually what I'll do is I'll either cut the tail off or I'll fillet half the side down so it's nice and bloody.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Throw them in the bucket.
Throw them in the bucket. See what else we get. Throw in this net. Oh, another one more. When people tell me to use bluegill for bait, and I'll look at a bluegill and I'm thinking, man, I could either fillet it and cook it up, or I could put on a hook and catch a 30-pound fish. So to this day, I've never had bluegill.
Oh, really?
Not bad.
Not bad.
Half a taco. All right, so we will see him bright and early in the morning.
Yep. So we're gonna wake up pretty early, make a trip down to the river, and do some catfishing. Hopefully, that elusive 50-pounders there. Look at the bait. We got plenty of it.
Good to go on bait.
That one's a 50-pounder right there.
All those tacos you threw paid off.
It's funny, that last throw I did with the cast net, one of the weights, when I swinged it too much, went and cracked me in the back of the head.
That's how you learn.
Yeah, that's how you learn.
When I was a kid, I was all into martial arts, Bruce Lee and all that, you know. And I wanted some nunchucks, and my parents wouldn't buy them for me. I was like, well, I'm gonna get them anyways. I don't care. I'll figure it out. So I went into the shed and I'm looking around to see what my dad had in there, and he had two steel pipes. And I got the pipes and put it together with some chain, right? And I was like, all right, cool. Bing! That reminded me of that.
And just like that, we caught bait. We're back at the hotel room. So we gotta meet Chris at 6 a.m. outside of our hotel room here. We're just gonna hang out, watch a little bit of TV, and then I call it a night pretty early. So I'll see you guys first thing in the morning. $6 a.m. fishing time.
We are ready.
Been waiting a long time to go down there on this river with Chris Flores, so should be a pretty interesting day. Oh yeah, it is a little bit chilly this morning, isn't it?
What's up?
Morning.
You guys ready to go catch some flatheads?
I'm ready.
Another camera in your face. Early morning.
Yes, all right.
Yeah.
How are the beds in this hotel?
It's not bad. It's pretty good.
All right, so this spot is super secret. So you usually blindfold people on the way in, right?
That's right.
We're gonna be blindfolded on the way in here.
Here, hold on real quick. You guys can sign this waiver.
We're at the gas station. We're gonna do a last minute stop, last minute supplies. Repping the Pismo sweater. Appreciate it. Morning. Gotta get some caffeine in the stomach early in the morning. What do you think?
Yeah, just in case.
Yep.
When we head out there, he doesn't want us to have any cameras rolling. It's about a 3-4 hour drive. I don't know. He hasn't told us yet, but hopefully he don't go out there and kill us.
So we might be blindfolded, tied up, and. How you doing this morning?
I am great.
She's ready to be on YouTube, she said.
Oh yeah.
Be watching out for the video. Next time I see you, you'll probably be signing autographs.
Right?
Make you famous.
All right, we're going into secret squirrel mode.
Secret squirrel mode? I've never heard that one before. Got the last minute essentials. Onto the river we go. Just like that, we're on the muddy river. This is something that I've been watching for many years, and just to be out here, the experience is pretty cool. We're out here, what'd you call this, mud skipper?
The mud skipper.
We're out here on the mud skipper. And we're working our way through the river right now.
Is there any snakes out here?
No. There's rattlesnakes.
Yeah. They don't like water.
Yeah.
All right. So this is the most the Muddy River's ever been shown because he never films out here until he's parked. So
Yeah, pretty much.
we'll see you guys at the spot. We are here.
This is where that 80-pounder sitting you're talking about.
There's a big one that lives right here under these cattails, I'm telling you. 2442.
Oh, right there?
Lane, yeah.
Right there? Wow. You wouldn't guess, you got the whole little river here.
And then we're going to put one here, we'll throw one out there. We'll probably put 2 rods here. And then we'll put 1 or 2 out that way.
Okay, awesome. Out here, do you use circle hooks?
I do use circle hooks. All I need is a hook and a weight. This is a 4-ounce bank sinker style, and this is a 10-aught circle hook. There's your rig, basically a 3-way rig right there.
Nice.
Here's a cool thing I do. If you want to get 2 baits out of this, just cut right behind the gill plate, fillet down, and right before you get to the tail, about maybe an inch or so, cut it back, cut your tail off. So now you have this piece that you'll hook it through the head and have that nice fillet in the back, and then you have this piece that has this solid piece. Good place to put your hook right in there where the spine is, and that'll stay.
Oh, perfect.
Blink. That's it.
2 feet out.
2 feet out.
You're doing a fancy bass cast. The bass cast master. I don't even know where we're gonna put the catfish if we catch one.
It's gonna sit on your lap.
Yeah, on Adrian's lap up front.
What happens is these flatheads, because they're ambush predators, they feed a lot like a bass does, so they'll hit it, boom, and they don't necessarily plan how they're going to hit it. They just want to hit it. Let's say they got it from the middle like this, right? So that's the initial hit, and then what they'll do is they'll spit it out and grab it again, spit it out and grab it again, so they can get the head lined up so they could swallow it head first. That's why you got to give a flathead time, especially if you're fishing with big baits. But sometimes these flatheads are so big they'll just inhale the whole thing. But it's best to just count 10 seconds. When you think you're ready to hook them, give them a few more seconds, count 10 seconds. I use circle hooks so you reel down, you don't have to jerk it.
Yeah. Oh,
This one
it went real loose. He's on it, huh? He's on it.
Out with it.
Yeah. Uh-oh. We just got a slack line.
Oh yeah, he's on it.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Might have got me in those weeds. Oh, he came out.
There you go.
Man, first fish.
How long were we here? Just a couple minutes?
Man, we better cast it down.
Oh yeah, that's a good fish.
Oh, he's pulling drag. That drag is tight too. And let me get stuff out of your way, 'cause this is gonna be difficult.
yeah.
Oh! Might be the record already.
Big record flathead, guys.
Oh man. It's a good one.
Muddy River. He's pulling our boat. Good thing we have those things latched onto the cattail. Oh! Oh my gosh.
Well, that's a one heck of an introduction, right? First fish so far. It's already gonna break my PB.
Oh yeah. Oh, he's under us. He's under us. He's under us.
Oh man. This is a big one.
You would think we're in the ocean. Hey. Oh man, he's underneath the boat.
One of you guys have to grab him by the mouth. So.
Oh shoot, but
Yeah, I'll film for you if you want.
All right.
When he's ready, you grab his lower jaw.
This guy's giving one heck of a fight too.
well, this time I don't want to get splashed.
Oh, you're gonna get splashed. He's not even ready yet. Look at that.
Oh man, he's
Oh!
no way.
All right, grab that bottom lip and don't let go.
All right, yeah, turn him
He's
out.
barely hooked, so if you grab him.
Bring him a little bit.
Easy. He's barely hooked. Grab him. Okay, open up the bail.
It's dangerous.
Welcome to the Muddy River, boys.
Wow. You ready to get all muddy, man? You're gonna get wet anyways. All right, let me sit down before we tip the boat.
Oh my goodness.
Hey,
No
man.
way.
The first fish right there. Look at this thing. Oh my goodness.
Look at that.
That wasn't long at all either.
Maybe 5 minutes, if that.
Yeah. He's all beat up too. Big old gnarly fish.
You want to weigh him real quick or catch a bigger?
Here, let's no, we'll weigh him for you.
Yeah.
37, 38. Somewhere right in there.
37.35. You broke your PB already. First
Yep.
fish.
First fish.
All right, let's get this guy back in. Look at that eyeball right there. Very interesting. Yeah, he's blind.
This is what we call flathead catfish right here. This is what we came down here to New Mexico to fish for. Out here with a good friend, Chris Flores. I already got to say thank you, man. That was
Hey, absolutely, man. This is
The
my
man.
pleasure. I love sharing this experience with you guys.
Awesome. Well, what's awesome too, you said these are your babies, and they gotta go. So get a cool angle of this right here, like I'm holding them. Okay, let's see how strong he swims off.
You're gonna get wet. Oh, you got lucky.
You were warning me beforehand. Now I know, just drop them. Oh man. That was awesome right there, guys. Literally just got out here. We were flying up the drone just to get a video of us casting out, and you're like, oh, one's on it, and he started taking it towards us. So, oh, it makes it so much more interesting too, being in all these reeds on this little boat. You know, you don't have like space, so that was a great time. That was awesome.
Did he scare away all his buddies, or it's all good?
Heck no, they're out here.
They don't get scared?
They don't care.
Oh, okay. So you guys might recognize the Muddy River catfishing poles. Those are the ones that we use. He gifted us a couple of those poles. They work great too. I mean,
thank you, man.
Solid. So if you notice, we don't have the Crocs on. Chris said we were gonna get wet out here, so we got these little water shoes on.
What's so crazy is if I didn't tell you guys where we were. We're in Africa, for all you guys know. This looks like, we're joking right now that we wouldn't be surprised if a big crocodile just went down the river. We got a couple bites. We almost caught another one. We're gonna switch spots really quick, see if we can catch another monster here soon.
Don't show where the sun's at. Somebody's gonna calculate our grid coordinates. All right, new spot. I'm gonna throw 4 baits out. The current's pretty good right here.
You see that little pocket right there? Yeah. There you go.
Oh, perfect.
Alrighty, there we go. We're gonna catch a 80-pounder. Oh, already got him.
All right.
The 10-second rule, right?
Yeah.
White one's getting hit.
Down is back here.
We don't know which one's getting hit. The whole boat moves. There's a big one. He's taking about 3 baits. Uh-oh. There he goes. There he goes again. There he goes again. Is he ready?
You and this fish have got to duke it out right here in a minute.
I'm starting to wonder if it's a fish.
Right?
Might be a turtle. Oh my goodness.
My goodness. Finally got him. Oh, that's a big one.
Oh, it's a beaver!
Oh!
I told you.
You got a beaver!
No way.
Oh my goodness. Oh!
That's a first!
I knew it. I knew it. Oh man.
Oh man, he had a feeling too. He mentioned it earlier. He's like, it's gonna be a beaver eating
It
it.
looked like beaver teeth marks on it. Man, he looked huge, big old brown thing. I'm like, we broke the state record.
When I saw him flip too, I was thinking, holy smokes, that's that 80-pounder.
Oh man.
All right, let's go to a spot where the beavers aren't biting.
Oh.
We're headed to the next spot. Spot number 3.
Man, something's up with you and beavers now. One chewing up your boat, now you're hooking them. That's a first for I think everyone on this boat, right? No one's seen a beaver get hooked up.
That's hilarious, man. That was awesome.
That was funny because one time I went to the Puget Sound. We used to live in Washington, and I took my sister out fishing, and we thought she had a monster, and she was reeling it up, and about 20 yards from the boat, it came up and let out the biggest scream. It was a seal.
Oh, wow.
And it had eaten a big fish, and it had the hook in its mouth.
Oh.
And it came up just screaming, scared the heck out of her. Just cut the line.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd try to unhook a seal. They got too much sharp teeth in their mouth. Yeah. Perfect. You even got a little parking spot right here. Spot number 3 right here.
Secret weapon.
Secret weapon.
Got a piece of carp. We're gonna see if that changes things.
Got a nice fillet.
Oh, nice. Got the motor kicked on now. Look at, we're flying.
Let's see how we get through this one.
Oh man.
Back this way.
Oh yeah. He got
Almost had it.
The motor's not starting, and we've already gone 2 miles down the Muddy River.
At least.
So,
I gotta Nice little blister pulling that motor starter. She's not having it today, guys, so guess what? Little elbow grease. We're gonna row it back up.
So if it works, this company owes us a sponsorship.
That's right, huh? Taking me back to my roots. Although I was 20 years younger when I used to row the
Tie a little string onto the drone, have it pull.
Let's take a break here.
I'll text my wife, tell her we'll be home tomorrow.
We'll be a little late for dinner. We do have a motor.
Just gotta watch out for that beaver. He's gonna want some revenge on you. Yeah, so we're in a weird spot right now. The motor won't start, so Senior's over here pushing the boat now because the little choke points, the current gets pretty quick, so it's kind of hard to row. Hey, if you step on one, just let us know. We'll throw out the baits, like you said.
I call it Muddy River Boot Camp for a reason.
You have like a little plaque now. You survived the Muddy River now.
Certificate of achievement.
This water is weird. It's pretty dang cold. I'm surprised that flatheads thrive in this water.
Yeah, I've always heard they like warm water, but it's cool. I bet you it felt nice though when you were pushing it for a while.
Yeah, when you start to push, you break a sweat or whatever, so it was like smooth, perfect.
So we were saying now he deserves a big old fish. So we're coming back to the beaver spot because we're getting a lot of bites right here. So we're gonna cast out the lines and see if we can get you on one of those big fish.
Let's do it.
I always quote Steven Ranella on this. He did a podcast where he was talking about hunts. He's like, man, the hunts where you go out and you just immediately shoot something and there's no struggle, those ones you don't remember. It's the missions where something goes wrong and you guys conquer it, you know, those are the ones that you remember the most.
If you would have asked me if I thought I would be neck deep in the Muddy River, I would have said, heck no.
Chicken wings. They're pretty good.
Not bad, huh?
Mm-hmm. Might need to toss 2 in that little hole.
Yeah.
Because this far right one hasn't gotten bit the whole time,
Yep.
last time or this time.
Oh, he's taking it,
Oh, okay, that seems like a more solid fish. Oh, yeah. Oh,
Oh, man.
Good fish.
we got a good one.
All right. This one looks like a thumbnail fish, huh?
Yeah.
Ooh, it's heavy. Ah, he's all right.
Wait till he comes. Wait till
Like if I've caught big or something.
wait till he sees the boat and then. Oh, he's all right.
That better
God.
not be a beaver. Heck no.
Okay. Right here, there's a branch, so just be careful.
Oh my goodness, this is a big one.
That is a good one, guys.
Holy smokes! I might need to reel these other ones in.
Big branch right there.
Oh my goodness! We just saw his head. It's a monster.
Oh yeah.
This is a big fish right here.
It's gonna come up. Don't ice stick him too much. Look at that.
Oh my goodness!
Oh wow.
The river monster's coming up. Holy! He's hooked decent.
Is he hooked decent?
Looks like it. Oh, perfect. Got him.
Oh.
Got him?
Holy! Oh my gosh! Here, I'll trade you spots. I need to squeeze back there. Oh my goodness! Now that's
That's your thumbnail right there.
yes, it is.
Oh yeah. He's 40 something. He's
All
a
right,
40
I'm
something.
gonna take a picture of you.
Heck
Look at
yeah.
You better not slap me with that
amazing,
tail. Never in my life did I think I'd catch a fish this big. Catfish.
I'll open his mouth.
Yeah.
There we go.
Hurry up, man. It's heavy.
Try to get him a little bit higher if you can. There we go. There we go. All right.
I don't
Oh
know.
my goodness. That is the biggest fish I've ever laid my eyes on. This is the spot
This
right
is
here.
the spot, man. I'm telling you.
We did say you deserved a 50-pounder after jumping in, right?
Oh yeah.
I think you might have gotten it.
And I got blessed with it.
What's your prediction?
My prediction is that Junior's got to push the rest of the way so he can get a big fish like that.
Those things just look like a different beast when they get that big.
Yeah.
44. 44.8, I think I saw.
That's it.
That's it.
Just so I can get 'em on the scale. All right, we're gonna go take a thumbnail picture. Just make sure you don't drop them.
Oh man. Don't spit on me, dude.
Oh, I'm sinking in this mud. Yeah, those water shrews were definitely a good call.
All right, guys. Muddy River catfishing. Friend of ours for a long time. And he put us on this massive monster. We really appreciate it. And we're going to let it go. We want to make sure that it continues to live. He'll catch it again when it's 50-something pounds.
Chris,
True river.
big shout out to you, man. That's awesome.
Yes, sir.
True
Yes,
river monster. I'm gonna let him swim through Chris's legs right there.
Look at that.
Look at that guy.
Beautiful fish.
Wow, look at that. He's gonna be on film for forever, eternity. Look at that.
It's crazy how fast they'll disappear.
Where'd he
Oh,
go?
he's still right here on me.
He just wants to see me again.
These are like Chris's pet size.
There's me, oh baby.
Alright, there he goes. Oh wow.
Sitting right here.
He's not really.
Yeah, usually every time I've ever let him go, you can just see him sit still, you know.
Yeah, they usually. Look at a shark. Oh, there he goes.
There he
There
goes.
he goes.
Hey, Dad. Great fish, man. Great fish.
The Muddy River. Don't ever try that, kids.
Exciting.
Alright, man.
I gotta wash off. I got slime all over
He
me.
has slime all over his shirt.
That means it was a good day.
Oh, yes, it does. Another 10, 12 pounder or so. We explained it before in the past, but a flathead catfish, the reason they call him that is look how flat his head is. So these guys actually are hunters. Look at that tail. They're not like your regular catfish that a lot of people think eat on the bottom. These guys actively swim around and hunt.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Double
Did the
flip.
death roll. That was cool.
So we are ankle deep in water now.
Hey, you know what's funny is the water in the boat right here is warm, so it's keeping my feet warm.
I had socks on still. We are back at the hotel.
Yep, we made it back. Successful trip.
And my sister's calling me. I appreciate that, Chris.
Hey, anytime, guys.
We'll meet back up in a little while and go eat or
I
something.
can always use an extra motor on the boat.
Police.
So we are all showered up now and ready to go explore. So we had an amazing day, and he's actually taking us out tomorrow. And you guys are gonna see a little bit of the wifey, which you rarely see. You ready for tomorrow?
Yep.
All right, so we're gonna go explore tomorrow morning. We'll see what he has in store for
Ready
us.
for a drink?
Here's the challenge. You had told us that tomorrow you're going to catch the biggest fish no matter what. Put a wager on it.
I'm gonna win.
I got my money on you. She always wins. All right, let's go see where Muddy River is at.
So this is the main town right here, huh?
Looks empty.
Yeah, it's pretty small. Anyone who's been watching my channel a while knows that we love some good history. Let me see if this road, I don't know if you're supposed to cross right here, but I don't know how else you're supposed to get to this, but you guys know that I love history. So the museum's closed right now, but I saw this official scenic historic marker here in the middle of Truth or Consequences. The magnificent Magnolia, 1893 to 1974. One thing Chris Flores was telling us is that Truth or Consequences here is mainly started because there was original hot springs, and when I was reading that, it looks like some lady was out here and made like healing waters and stuff out in this area, which we made a video before on the hot springs out there in California on the Zizix Road, and they had the similar stories. I actually think that the hot springs are still flowing out here in Truth or Consequences, which in a lot of the old towns that were built around hot springs, you don't get to see that very often anymore. Most of them have gone dry. Sounded like one of the locals just made a weird noise when he drove by trying to scare me or something. That's funny. Look at this though. What's weird about this area is I honestly don't know how you're supposed to walk in or out. There's like the speed limit on this road's pretty quick, and it is also on that side. Maybe you're intended to cross right there. I mean, there's like a little walkway. That was probably a bad idea running with my shoes untied, because I would have fell in the middle of the road and I'd have been cooked. Hey, so you remember how we went on Zizix Road and there was that spiritual healer guy?
Yeah.
They had the same story here with some lady.
Zizix part 3.
I guess so.
Part 2 was my grandmother.
We landed on Casa Tacos here in Elephant Butte. So, guess it's karaoke night too. I could already hear people singing.
Probably gonna get demonetized, so hit our beat right now so when we walk in it doesn't look like we're weirdos. Hit the beat. So we walk in and
I recognize those grippers.
that's funny. Muddy River, you really are famous. Food's a little bit different than I'm used to. I don't know, New Mexico, they have the spices a little bit different and stuff, but we're gonna go check out a hatchery right now, an old hatchery that they had over by the dam. That should be cool. This is what Muddy River wanted to show us.
Yeah, he was saying that there's an abandoned fish hatchery out here, and they said it was a historic one, so it's gonna be pretty interesting to check it out.
People want to see more, so we're gonna show you abandoned stuff, historic stuff, fishing, outdoors, all that stuff. So if you're new here and haven't seen some of our videos, go check them out. We got a whole list of pretty cool videos. So this is a Rio Grande.
Rio Grande.
And what happened? They stopped.
It's been years.
Probably import them from out of state now. Woo. This is interesting. They probably had trout on.
Maybe trout or catfish or something, I assume. This is pretty neat though. They're not very big tanks. The one in where we're at in Vegas is they have bigger holding tanks, but they don't have as many.
We should put these in our garage. So we just wanted to come in and show this real quick. Pretty cool. Old fish hatchery. Now let's go look at the river. Dang, that's a big tree.
It's a real big tree. This thing was probably old right here. Wonder how old this tree is right here. Big old cottonwood there, saying. Pretty cool. Check out the Rio.
Oh, so it's a little bit low.
Yeah, they have it at half flow right now.
Skip her up.
Wow.
You want a rematch or no?
Oh, do it.
Oh yeah, go against Muddy River. He beat me last time. Oh, you're left-handed?
This rock's still not perfect, but a little better than we had last time.
I'm about to find one right now too. Go ahead.
Alright. Oh my gosh, I pulled a senior part too.
All right, so you need more than one.
I need more than one, I don't know.
Oh! All right, hold this. I cheated. She found me the perfect rock. You see that?
Oh, wow.
This is at least 7.
That one like just it like slid, it didn't even skip.
Oh! No way.
Sometimes in life, you just need to sit back and skip a couple rocks. It's been a great day. Finally made it back to the room. I explored the town a little bit. Got to see a couple of the restaurants and stores and stuff, and caught some really big fish. So tomorrow morning we're gonna wake up early, explore a little bit more. I'll see you in the morning.
We're late. We gotta hurry up.
Been waiting on you. We're gonna go check out one of the museums first thing in the morning. We heard it's pretty cool, so we're gonna swing by and see some of the history out here in Truth or Consequences. And then right after that, we're gonna go on Caballo and try to catch some blue cats.
That museum opens at 10, so it was a nice little treat to wake up at 8 o'clock or so. Parking is weird here in New Mexico. You literally park in the middle of the road. Look at this. I don't know what that is right there. Right in the middle, you can park.
So they put a parking spots right in the middle and right on the sides.
It's a one way and you're allowed to park right in the middle of the road. That's pretty interesting.
And then this looks like it's a bike lane. We saw guys riding bikes right here. Pretty different. I've never seen that before.
Oh man, Badger went missing.
Badger?
If you've seen Badger, let them know. It sucks to lose a dog.
They have a bunch of custom artwork out here.
Something people don't realize. Like my grandfather was born in 1925. Something he lived in looks similar to this. Look at this outhouse. They probably covered it. They didn't want the homeless people taking a dump in there. It's like Night of the Roxbury, where they're like, ooh, and hey, the club is inside, guys.
I know we're out here. Haven't even walked in. We're just looking at everything outside.
This is a whole bunch of stuff based off of Geronimo. I guess he was in this area.
There's a wax figure of him. He wasn't very tall.
Geronimo was born in Arizona in 1829. He was raised in the Gila wilderness just west of here. Okay, so this is Geronimo's area. And by the way, if you guys like old guns, we have an amazing video where we went to a museum, the Williams Family Museum, and he had so many guns in his private collection, you'll be amazed. We'll leave a little link right there so you can click on it and go watch it. He had pretty much every gun you can think of from the Old West.
Look at this old Spanish bird. It looks gnarly, doesn't it?
Wow.
Yeah, that's more of like what you would imagine the old cowboys had for spurs, and the Spaniards are rolling with that.
Jeez. Horses were bleeding. Wow, look at all this old pottery. Pretty amazing. This is a huge stash. I've never seen a stash this big.
Yeah, honestly, this is one of the best pottery displays I've ever seen in a museum.
Some pots were found with food that was left over in them. And as hunters, I really appreciate this room. These are all the arrowheads that they were using to take down their big game. So we're out here enjoying this collection, and we met
My name's Anastasia.
Anastasia, and she thinks it's the most amazing collection too.
It's mind-blowing when you drive up to the front. It's like, oh, this looks, fun. And then you walk back here and it's like mind-blowing. It seems like this really is like Smithsonian level.
Yeah. I couldn't believe the pottery collection they have. I've never seen one that big.
No, me neither. Usually all you ever see is the fragments and the pieces, but to have all, it's what's like hundreds of pottery.
I just don't want the viewers to think we're talking it up, so here you go.
Yeah, no. Innocent bystander, it's amazing. Come here. It's beautiful.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you. Nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you too. Thank you.
We just finished up at the museum. Pretty neat. I would say that if you're into Native American history and stuff, it's a cool spot to be, especially looking at pottery. That was one of the biggest pottery collections I've ever seen. So now we're gonna call Chris Flores. We're gonna go out to Elephant Butte and see what's going on out there. We decided to stop here at the dam. This is the one that built Elephant Butte, the biggest lake in New Mexico. I think at one point in time too, this was the biggest dam in the world. This thing was built in 1916. Started in 1912, finished in 1916, so over 100-year-old dam right here that's still working to produce electricity and provide water for the people around this area.
It's a pretty nice little area. Still pretty deserty. Look at, there's some camping spots. It gets pretty hot in some of these places.
I like the desert. I don't like the desert camping.
You don't?
Nope.
So they charge a day use fee here. It's like Badger's missing over here too, but these are the prices. Fill it out and then figure out how to pay right now. So here we go, $10. Off to the lake we go. Wow. Chris, how's it going?
Good, man. You guys made it just in time. They're stocking 50,000 wipers in Caballo Lake right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
wow.
that's what they're doing. Check it out.
We're ready.
Let's go fishing, guys. The boat awaits. Hopefully we won't have to push this one around.
They stock walleye and wipers every year, little fingerling ones. And obviously, not all of them are going to survive, but enough do that it makes for great fishing out here on these lakes. So, should be exciting. What's the target fish today?
Blue cats.
Blue catfish. There we go. Looks like the spot.
This is it. We're here. So earlier in this video you saw us catching those massive catfish. Chris doesn't guide those, but this is his guiding boat right here. So when you come out with him, you're comfortable.
Yeah.
A lot of seats, a lot of room. It's pretty nice.
So what's the average size fish you catch out here?
The average size, I'd say, probably 8 to 12 pounds is average here in Caballo Lake.
Wow, that's still pretty big.
Yeah, and then we do get on some bigger ones, 20 and 30 pound fish.
Oh, wow.
I think the biggest I pulled out is 38 pounds, almost just shy of 40.
And like I was saying earlier, we never show my wife. She decided that she wanted to get a license, so we're gonna break her catfish PB because I don't think she's ever caught one. Have you ever caught one?
In Georgia.
Oh, that's right. How big was it? About a pounder?
I don't know.
Yeah.
It was good eating them.
Yeah.
We're not eating these ones.
Yeah, we're not eating them. You know, some of you guys, you get overwhelmed thinking, I don't want to go fishing because I got to pay for the poles and the license and everything. You know, it's a lot of equipment, then the boat rentals and stuff. It's easier just to get a guide. Every lake in the United States has somebody that'll take you out and guide you, and everything's provided, the bait, the poles, and you just come out, you just show up and enjoy yourself. First hookup. Oh man, that's a big one too. Is it fighting hard?
Not really.
Kind of wrapped.
Yeah, he's tired.
He wrapped up.
Go over it, Ader. Can you or no?
Yeah. When they wrap up, they stop fighting.
Jeez, that broke your PB right there. And that's why we brought you. Look at that. That's guaranteed the biggest one of the
grab my
day.
phone, take a picture.
Yeah. Here, hold it up for the drone real quick too. Everyone look up. Picture.
Oh, hey.
Look toward the drone, Dad. Put your hands up. There we go.
You might end up on a poster.
I know, right?
Very cool. Yeah, she's a hurry up.
Hold him with your other hand on his tail.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, hold him like that.
Sideways like that.
Oh, yeah.
11 pounds, 13 ounces.
11, 13. Fist pump, good job.
Thank you.
All right, there's your PB fish getting released. Open it. Oh yeah, let's get it. Oh, you got a little splash. Amazing.
We got one out. Let's see.
go.
There we go. Nice blue cat. Look at that. It's a nice blue catfish right there. And I'd assume they call them blue cats because if you look, they kind of got a blue shine to them.
Oh yeah.
One way to hold these little guys though is you want to be careful because the catfish have these really big barbs.
Oh, those
And if
are
he sticks you,
deadly right there.
it's not going to be a nice day. So you got to kind of hold them like this.
Look at their mouth, isn't that big?
Yeah, they're a lot smaller than those
compared to
flatheads.
Yeah, the flat.
A flathead this size would have a mouth half his body. There we go. You got him? That's a good one.
Oh no, he's small. He's only 10 pounds. Oh yeah, yours was a lot bigger. It's a pretty nice one though. I say he's about 7 or 8 pounds. Big juicy fish right here.
Yeah, that's a healthy fish right there. Man, they're healthy out
Blue
here.
cat. We've been out here what, about 30 minutes?
Yeah, probably.
30 minutes, 3 big fish. And the slime you get from these fish is crazy.
That's one thing about catfish. They're real slimy. It like sticks to your hands pretty good. What? No. Yeah, you got everything on this boat.
I tell you, it's a luxury boat.
All right. It's right next to the toilet right here. You lean over.
The bidet.
Yeah. Best parking I ever seen. Need help with anything?
Nah, I get it. Take me 3 whole minutes.
Until next time. Look at this rig. This rig is awesome.
We were only out about an hour and we caught 3, so can't complain about that.
Woo. That was a good day.
Seeing as how yesterday you guys each broke your personal best flathead catfish. Got you guys a
No way.
flathead rod.
We can't accept that. No.
That's amazing.
That's for you guys.
Are you
Man.
serious?
Awesome, man.
Yeah.
Muddy River catfishing.
And now we gotta buy 2 more reels, $600.
Just another reason
Wow.
to go shopping, man.
Yes, exactly.
I really
Yeah.
appreciate
You
you.
got it, man. Thank you guys. I
I
appreciate
really
you coming out
appreciate
here.
it.
All right,
Yeah.
let's go get a burger.
Let's do
All
it.
right.
Chili capital of the world, Hatch.
We are approaching Hatch, and I didn't know this. This area is known for the Hatch chili, and my mom knew that because she grew up in Tucson, so she's from Arizona, and she would call my wife, "Hey, bring me some chilies. Go to Hatch." So worked out perfect.
I'm sure I've probably eaten Hatch chilies and not knowing, what my grandma cooking and everything, but I don't know. We're gonna go see.
Chris just said bad news. Sparky's is closed for the day. Man, Sparky's, you missed out on some advertising. I was gonna chew up one of your big burgers.
There's a spot called the Pepper Post right here.
So this is all over this town. There's chilies hanging everywhere around here.
They say if you eat too many Hatch chilies, you start to look like these guys. Look at these guys.
Oh, I like that alligator.
That's pretty cool right there.
How much are these? Should we get one for? Those are them.
Medium, hot. That's kind of cool right there, actually.
So you grew up in this town?
Yeah, I do.
How do you like it here?
It's really nice.
Family-owned business?
It's my cousin's family.
It's a nice store. Oh, he was pointing at the sun.
He saw a UFO.
T-bone home.
How convenient. Right across the street, we have a restaurant.
Kin and American food.
I'm gonna have to get a cheeseburger on this one.
Cheeseburger?
Yeah, we've had Mexican food the last couple days. Unfortunately, we have more bad news.
They're out of hamburger. So we're gonna read the menu and figure out something.
You know how many cows we saw on the drive over here?
Wow. Man, that's a big sandwich.
Look at this one. Steak and enchiladas.
So the food's pretty good, but this is what all the hype's about right here. This is the green chilies that they sell in this town. I'm gonna attempt to do this. Wow. How was it?
Thumbs up. Thumbs up. We'll go outside and vlog it. It's a little loud by that AC.
You locked us in or what?
Yeah, they locked us in.
Gracias.
What's all that noise?
They're back there like partying when we were eating.
It's about time they leave. Want to go home?
Food was good though. Thumbs up. I thought it was good. The Hatch chilies, world famous. They're actually really good. So.
It's been a long 2 days.
That it has been. It's
Fishing
been fun
and
though.
hunting.
We caught a 38 pounder, 44 pounder, and what was her blue cat? 12, around 12 pounds. 3 PBs in 2 days. That was one heck of a fishing trip, man. Thank you.
Yeah, man.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming down, guys.
Yeah, we really appreciate
It's
it.
been a blast, man. And them cat mosses look bigger. Too.
If you have any time, we'll do the same thing for you. Take you out and see the Colorado River.
That'd be awesome, man.
If you guys are in this area or want to come out and make a trip out here just to do some fishing, links are down in the description below. Make sure to check them out and maybe get fishing with them.
Thank you for everything, man. Thanks again.
Yeah,
You guys be safe on your way home. I'll be looking for the video out, man.
be out in about a week. Well, all right, man. Thank you.
Take care, guys.
Just like that, our time here in Truth or Consequences is coming to an end. We're gonna go ahead and hit the road, start heading back towards Vegas, and along the way there's a bunch of really cool historic and like fossil spots and stuff that we're gonna stop by to check them out and kind of enjoy the ride back home. When we were headed out here, we kind of did the straight shot, drove all the way through, and on the way back we're gonna stop at a couple scenic spots and enjoy the drive.
It's crazy in New Mexico. They give you the 86 option or the 88. For my truck, I'd rather go the 88 because I normally put 87. Last time I did that, I was in Pioche, Nevada. I actually put in 85 and my check engine light went on, so I'm gonna stick going up instead of down. 88 sounds good. $3.79, so that's where they're gonna get me.
So driving here through New Mexico, there's a bunch of these giant satellites out here. I have no idea what they're for, but we saw a sign that said the National Star Observatory or something along those lines. And if you guys know anything about this spot, comment it down below. I never even knew anything like this existed. I don't know how close we can get. It says there's a visitor center, I think, so hopefully we don't end up getting too close and end up in prison out here in New Mexico messing with the satellites.
We're in a high radio frequency area. I hope we don't get radiation. All right, so we're a little bit nervous coming out here. It says no electronic devices, no cell phones. They must be on airplane mode.
You asked the lady, hey, are we gonna get any radiation poisoning? She started laughing. I know. So this is a radio station. So what they're doing is they're collecting radio waves from space, I guess, and that's how they're finding and creating images of things in space. So they're finding like black holes, different stars, different solar systems and stuff with these radio towers. So I didn't even know that was a thing. I always thought, you know, they use telescopes and stuff like that, but I guess they use radio waves.
So they're receiving, they're not pushing anything out.
But I don't understand how you would receive without pushing out, right?
We're not taking the tour. If you come, it's $10 to walk around and go to all these different things. It's a lot different than what I was expecting. I was intrigued by it, but I just don't understand it, you know what I mean?
So
to understand it, you're gonna have to watch the videos and do all that. We are continuing on our mission. Here's a dead end. Come on.
Said that you could go through this way.
Oh, it's a dirt road though.
Yeah, my GPS said you could, but I guess not.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn around. I don't want to hit dirt road right now. Don't that look like some top secret radar or something?
I don't know why I'm getting the Men in Black vibes out here.
Yeah, like.
Are you guys?
Your memory's gonna be erased by the time you.
I was feeling a way or two. I don't know. Let's get out of here.
This. Look here. Zap.
We just crossed into Arizona right now, and one thing that's really unique about this area that I'm noticing is that you go from these major flat like grasslands to the trees, the grasslands to the trees, and the last stop is going to be at the Petrified Forest out here in central eastern Arizona. So here's the map of all the stuff to do out here. I think we came in down here. Then there's all these different numbers on places to stop and things to see. So you can see there's the Painted Desert Visitor Center. That's something we're gonna see right there, the Pueblo Indian ruins. There's a bunch of petroglyphs. So pretty big spot here with a lot of stuff to see. Look at all the old just wood out there. Some big old chunks of petrified wood. Look at that giant log up there. We're gonna have to go see that. So I'm currently out here walking in the Petrified Forest. It's a little bit windy right now, but it's amazing. This wood is all over the place out here. Look at this though. What I'm amazed by is how big some of these trees were. So back in the day, what made this area have all of its fossilized wood, and you can tell by looking at the landscape out here, that a lot of this dirt looks like ancient ash. So from what I've heard is that a bunch of volcanoes erupted and buried this place in a ton of ash, and that caused these areas to kind of fossilize. You can tell by looking at this dirt, this is not just regular dirt. It has a lot of funky colors to it. You can see off in the distance the reds, the like browns, the purples, the whites, and almost the entire state of Arizona is like that. I was seeing they're finding petrified wood as far down as Yuma, and all the different places have different colors, and I'm assuming that's based off of what kind of material it was covered by. We were seeing black wood, rainbow wood, all the different colors. You can see the different colored stones behind me. But there's a very big log up here I want to make it to. That's amazing. I've always been a big dinosaur fan. I'll tell you guys what, the movie Jurassic Park was one of my favorite movies in the entire world growing up. And I've always been a fan of, you know, ancient times. The fact that they're saying 200 million years ago, if we were standing right here in this very arid desert, that we'd be in the middle of a jungle, like a forest, you know, with all kinds of different animal life than we're used to seeing today. And I'm sure that amongst all of these tree fossils, there's probably a lot of dinosaur fossils also. But take a look at this. The fact that there's a tree like this so well preserved is just saying something about this place and how special it is. What I find trippy is that it still feels like tree bark. You know, the texture, you could tell that that was bark. And look at that. Inside of the tree, you could even see some of the growth rings still within this tree. Wow, look at the base. That was a pretty big tree right there. You might not be able to get size for reference, but I could probably do my whole wingspan and not be as wide as this tree. And they're all over the place. As far as you can see, there's a bunch of different logs that are fossilized. Most common fossil found in the Petrified Forest. If you were dropped off here, like in a time machine, and you're walking through the Petrified Forest, this guy's probably the one that would get you.
Look at that, dude. Oh my goodness.
Hey, there on the bright side though, I saw a fossilized crayfish in there. So if you were dropped off here 40 million years ago, I guess crayfish haven't evolved any different. We'd be throwing out our pots. Unless one of them crocodile things got us. But this place, I'm genuinely impressed. If you guys are into like dinosaurs and prehistoric history and stuff like I was growing up, this is definitely a place you want to visit. The fact that there's so much just petrified wood and fossils and stuff to see that they're finding here, I'm genuinely impressed. This is a place that intrigues me a lot, and I'll definitely have to be back. We don't have a lot of time to explore the entire park today, but maybe we'll make it to where the Indian sites here, where there's probably a lot of petroglyphs and stuff, and then we're gonna hit the road. So in this spot right here, it seems like they actually had a pretty elaborate little city going on from what they were showing. It makes you wonder why they picked this exact location here with kind of cliffs on the side. It almost looks like in their illustration that they put that they had a fort here almost. You know, they had walls on all the sides and everything and cliffs right here. So I wonder if it was like a defensive spot, or was it just somewhere that they like to sit where they can overlook the valley, if there was water here or something. But there's a bunch of petroglyphs all throughout here. Well, the Petrified Forest, I think, is one of the coolest national parks in our country that I've personally been to, just because I'm interested in this stuff, you know, Native American history, fossils, and just ancient times, you know. It's funny, we're out here in a place with a lot of fossils and stuff, and if you watched Jurassic Park, you know the saying, nature finds a way. Take a look at this. Ants have literally figured out how to build a colony under the asphalt right here. Very cool. All right, folks, it looks like our trip here is finally coming to an end. What a great time it was. You know, the longer I sit at sites like this, anywhere I've been where there's been Native Americans or just really old history, it puts it into perspective. You know, we got to understand that at one point, this was people's livelihood right here. This is what they worked so hard and so long to build. And there'd be families running around here trying to make memories, trying to make the best of what they have and work so hard to survive and thrive at times. So today, I'm blessed to be able to do the same thing with my family, travel around the country and show you guys and bring you guys along for some interesting experiences with me. So if you guys enjoyed today's video, please consider subscribing and joining us for a couple more journeys as we travel the world and try to show you guys and bring you guys along with us. And if you want to see more, maybe click one of these two links. It'll bring you to another one of our videos. But other than that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you outdoors.